Hi everyone. In the given problem statement of isomorphic string, we are given two strings S and T. Determine whether they are isomorphic. Two strings S and T are isomorphic if the character S can be replaced by the other characters to get T. All the occurrences of character must be replaced by another character while preserving the order of character. No two characters may map to the same character, but the character can map to itself. So in order for us to solve the problem, we need to create a two hash maps. So let me create two dictionary, dictex, and here write E is going to get mapped to A and G is going to get mapped to D. Similarly, another dictex 2 where A is getting mapped to E and D is getting mapped to G. So if I do it right, we would be able to see that order is getting preserved. So for both of the cases, the order is getting maintained. Similarly, if I take it another example, for example, foo and bar. So if getting mapped to B and O will get mapped to A, but the second O, right? It is R, right? It is not going to get mapped to R because O is already existing. So here, right, we can return false because the mapping won't take place and it's an error. So in case like the mapping we are not able to do, in that case we're going to return false. Other example, let's say P, right? P is going to get mapped to T, then A is going to get mapped to I, again P is getting mapped to T, so it is already existing, so it's in correct order. So now E is getting mapped to L and R is getting mapped to E. So all the mappings right for the first case is fine. Similarly, we can check for the other one. T is getting mapped to P, I getting mapped to A, then T is already present, so no need to do the mapping. L is going to get mapped to E and E is getting mapped to R. So the mapping right for both of the cases are in the order. So we can say this is an isomorphic string. So we have to create two hash maps and we have to do mapping for the first case and the second case. In case some character is already existing dictionary and that is not mapping with the correct order or correct sequences of the other characters, then we can return false. So this is the basic idea. Now let us jump to the Python solution. Now let us create two dictionaries. So first would be dictex. Let me initialize it. It would be dictex of one, dictionary 1 and another dictionary 2. Now we can create a for loop. So for I in range 0 to length of s, if t of I not in dictex, in that case we are going to assign that value. Dictex of t of I is going to be s of I. In case the character is already present and if dictex of t of I is not equal to s of I, so our order is not getting maintained, so you're going to return false. Similarly, we are going to do it for the other one also. So both of the strings should get mapped, right? So for s of I not in dictex, then dictex of s of I equal to t of I. Else, if dictex of s of I not equal to t of I, then return false. And now we are going to return true. Let me run the code for the public test cases first. And as you could look into the code, uh, yeah, I made a big mistake. It should be dictionary 2. Again, it would be 2 because you have to assign two dictionaries to maintain this order. Now let me run for the public test cases again. I hope it should work this time. So the public test case is passed. Let me submit the code. As you could see, it is beating 59.80%. So our test case passed, and if you look into time complexity, it would be big O of n, which is pretty efficient. So let me run it again. I hope the speed increases. It's not increasing, but I think I got 70 or something. But anyway, that's all for this video. See you in the next one.